Before we start the video, make sure you check the description to join our giveaways. Fantom, FTM could hit $1,627 in 2022. Fantom's cost expectation for the most negative situation will esteem FTM at 31 cents in 2022. Fantom's past all-time high was on 28 October 2021, where FTM explicitly was evaluated at $3.46. Fantom's cost simultaneously genuinely last week was $0. It has sort of moved by 17,736% in the previous week and is right now at 38 cents. In fact, in the especially beyond 24 hours, FTM has siphoned by 2,907%. There is a slight negative feeling in the crypto market. The by and large long-haul feeling, nonetheless, stays bullish, and FTM could hit $3,952 in 2023. The absolute flowing inventory of Fantom as of compassing this video was $2,540 win 152 730 win 0 win, and the market cap of FTM stays at $979 904 490. Significant disclaimer. For coins with practically zero data of interest and inexistent verifiable information, the model of course will show a positive cost expectation in a significant manner. It is absolutely impossible for our AI bot to interpret white paper, tokenomics and group trustworthiness. The coin's value that you generally are going to see underneath can fall radically contingent upon sort of many variables, so kindly contribute shrewdly subsequent to really taking a look at the group and project's white paper. This ongoing value expectation is finished by a machine doing the math, and the model is still in the early beta stages. It should rigorously not be taken as a speculation exhortation. Albeit the best designers are right now tweaking and refreshing the calculation, no human for the most part has confirmed the cost anticipated beneath, so essentially if it's not too much trouble, utilize your watchfulness and pursue a choice shrewdly, which is very huge. Our Fantom cost expectation model considers a great deal of data of interest and factors to give the for the most part estimated worth of FTM before very long to come. No calculation, be that as it may, can be 100% precise, however we endeavor to present to you the most dependable cost forecast by utilizing a high-level AI/ML information crunching model. The information focuses remember Fantoms for chain development of coins for August 2022 and past verifiable information. Fantom's complete exchanging volume on trades for August 2022 and past verifiable information. Fantom's social feeling for August 2022 and past verifiable information. Fantom's impending guide and developer action for August 2022 and past verifiable information. Fantom's huge whale developments and their hodling designs for August 2022 and past verifiable information. Fantom's cost developments in view of different exchanging markers like Bollinger Bands, RSI, moving averages, both S&E, MACD and something else for August 2022 and past verifiable information. Fantom price prediction, which is very huge. Fantom all things considered, has really had an astounding 2021 in opposition to prevalent thinking. To improve on the most recent FTM cost forecast, we for the most part have split the expectation by and large transient Fantom cost forecast and long-haul Fantom cost expectation. As of compassing this video, FTM had an exchanging volume of $350 372 389. Fantom has increased by 40,403% in the beyond 30 days. As per our examination in the extremely present moment, Fantom cost expectation for October 2022 fundamentally shows the typical cost of FTM at $1,246 and the most noteworthy especially conceivable cost for October 2022 would be $1,334. Further, as per our examination in the long haul, Fantom cost expectation for February 2023 shows the typical cost of FTM at $3,362 and the most noteworthy conceivable cost for February 2023 would be $3,597. Fantom cost expectation 12 August 2022. Fantom's cost for 12 August 2022 as indicated by our investigation ought to run between 45 cents to 52 cents, and the typical cost of FTM ought to for the most part be around 49 cents. Fantom cost expectation 17 August 2022. Fantom's cost for 17 August 2022 as indicated by our examination ought to run between 56 cents to 65 cents, and the typical cost of FTM ought to be around 61 cents. Fantom cost expectation 22 August 2022. Fantom's cost for 22 August 2022 as per our examination ought to run between 68 cents to 78 cents, and the really normal cost of FTM ought to be around 73 cents, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Fantom cost expectation 1 September 2022. Fantom's cost for 1 September 2022 as indicated by our examination ought to go between 94 cents to $1,091, and the typical cost of FTM ought to be around $1.02. Fantom cost expectation October 2022. Fantom's cost for October 2022 as per our examination ought to run between $1,159 to $1,334, and the typical cost of FTM ought to be around $1,246 in a significant manner. Fantom cost expectation November 2022. Fantom's cost for November 2022 as per our examination ought to run between $1.21 to $1,392, and the typical cost of FTM ought to be around $1,301 incredibly. Fantom cost expectation December 2022. Fantom's cost for December 2022 as per our examination ought to run between $1,261 to $1,451, and the typical cost of FTM ought to be around $1,356. Fantom S in every way that really matters, long-term price prediction. Fantom's drawn-out price prediction beneath is a glance at FTM's future possibility concerning cost. Fantom was essentially last seen at 38 cents, with a market cap of $979.904,490, and exchanging volumes of $350,372,389. FTM's value forecast is conceivable by dissecting verifiable cost activity, current turns of events and social opinion from the local area. Fantom cost expectation 2022. Fantom's cost for 2022 as per our investigation ought to go between